With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. Let us try to solve the given problem. So the given problem simply states when a liquid flows in a tube, there is relative motion between the adjacent layer of the liquid. This force is called the viscous force, which tends to oppose the relative motion between the layers of the liquid. Now we know that whenever a liquid flows anywhere, there is viscous forces acting within the layers of the liquid, and this viscous forces opposes the relative motion of the layers. Now Newton was the first person to study the factors that governs the viscous force in a liquid. According to Newton's law of viscous flow, the magnitude of viscous force on a certain layer of liquid is given by F. This is the viscous force between two layers of liquid. So this neta is the coefficient of viscosity, A is the area between the layers, and dV is the difference of velocity, or we can see that the relative velocity of the layers, and dx is the distance between the relative layers. Now this is all given. Now if small f is the frictional force between a solid sliding over another solid, F is the viscous force when a liquid layer slides over another, then we have to choose the correct option, right? So let us try to check. F, small f, which is friction force. So it says that friction force is independent of the area of solid sliding over another solid. So what is the formula for friction force whenever two solids are in contact? So the formula for friction force is simply mu, which is coefficient of friction, times the normal reaction. And the normal reaction is how much? If we see mu, normal reaction is simply m times g. This is the normal reaction, right? So you can see here that the friction force between two solid surface simply depends upon the normal reaction or the mass of the body, right? So if we have this block, suppose that we have a block and it is placed on a horizontal surface, right? It is placed on this surface, right? So there is friction between these surface, right? If this block tends to slide due to any force, say F dash, then there will be friction force which is opposing its motion, relative motion. So this is the friction force. Now this friction force simply depends upon the weight of this body or the mass of this body, right? So it says F is independent of area of solid sliding over another solid. Yes, this is true. It does not depend upon the relative area of contact. So this option is correct. Now F depends upon the relative velocity of one of the solids with respect to the other. Now up to a certain limit, friction force does not depend upon the relative velocity also. So this is incorrect. Now let's check this. F depends upon the area of layers of the liquid. So we can see that from the formula, force, viscous force, definitely depends upon the area between the layers of the liquid. So this is the difference between the friction force between the liquid and the solid. It depends upon the area. So this is true. F is independent of the relative velocity between the adjacent layer. Now this is incorrect because we can see that this velocity difference is simply the difference of velocities of two layers. So this is wrong. So the correct option will be A and C. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.